does seem like there's a new craft brewery opening up on a street corner all the time, and that industry is bringing in billions.
But industry folks say they could help North Carolina even more if the state lowered the excise tax on beer. You see, for every pallet of beer they send out, it's about $200 the brewer has to pay in taxes. And each brewery sends out thousands of these pallets.
2 Wants to Know's Ben Briscoe looks at how a tool to bring money into the state could actually be costing North Carolina.
So you gotta prime your pump.
Trying to brew up a new life for himself, Matt Lilly was sick of working in a bowling alley. So he enrolled in Rockingham Community College's beer-making major.
Hopefully I'll be doing something that I'm very passionate about rather than a job.
Matt's not alone. The latest estimates from the Beer Institute say more than 26,000 now work in beer-related jobs in North Carolina, pouring $3.8 billion into our state's economy. Before you toast to those figures, the NC Craft Brewers Guild says there's a lot more untapped potential out there if the state lowers its 62 cents per gallon excise tax.
You might say, okay, well, you guys are doing fine paying that high excise tax rate, so what's the problem? And my response would be, think of how much better we could be doing.
Guild President Eric Larsmeyer says the high tax puts many new brewers over a barrel, scaring them from opening up or expanding. For example, just on this pallet of beer behind him, that's $200 in taxes the company will pay.
And sure, that doesn't look like a lot, but we sent out 10 pallets of that a couple days ago, and we do that every single week. Over the course of the year, we're paying tens of thousands of dollars in excise tax, and we're a very small brewery.
North Carolina's beer excise tax of 62 cents per gallon is 3 times as high as the national average of 20 cents. Take a look at the map. The Brewers Association says the 4 states where beer has the biggest economic impact all have much lower taxes than North Carolina. Oregon, Colorado, Pennsylvania, and Vermont. 3 of those states only charge 8 cents per gallon tax. The association cautions that a lot of factors go into making beer profitable, but
creating a regulatory environment where these brewers can grow and thrive is certainly something that benefits local and state economies.
The beer tax on North Carolina, $115 million last year. Sounds huge. It's really less than 0.5% of the total state budget.
You know, it's not that much money in the overall grand scheme of a lower excise tax rate will equal more jobs. It's not even a question. It will absolutely happen.
2 Wants to Know took our findings to State Representative Pricey Harrison. She plans to research lowering the tax to help the craft brewing industry.
It's just been a tremendous asset to North Carolina's economy, and I think we ought to do what we can to attract it.
Ben Briscoe, 2 Wants to Know.
Food for thought. Now, I want you to take a look at this Brady Bunch looking thing here with Ben everywhere. All those videos are showing Ben calling a different lawmaker who voted to raise the beer tax in 2009. Ben wanted to simply find out why it's so much higher than the rest of the nation. So far, not one of those lawmakers have called Ben back. While we wait, 2 Wants to Know, what do you think? Should North Carolina lower the beer excise tax? Take the poll on Ben's Twitter page right now. You just search for Watchdog Ben.